The Palmetto Bowl has had its moments over the years. Ranked matchups, massive upsets, even a fight or two. It's a rivalry game that has defined both of these programs for generations. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll give it to the back. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And that is why this defense is #1 in the nation against the pass. They've got a lot of guys that are going to play on Sundays in the NFL. And you just saw the speed on the back end, tracking that thing down to get the interception on the opening drive of the game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to throw on first down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Looking down the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. South Carolina offense is back on the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The game originally held during the State Fair in Columbia as Big Thursday was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. A trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos. A silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Out of the gun to give to the back. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right slot. Nice job.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows a little bit back and forth. Some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Pulls and fired complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll go with a direct snap. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Pulls it, fires to the left. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, running back on the move. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working that wide receiver screen. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Give to the running back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He'll throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
This should be the last play of the quarter. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Going deep. Hits him in stride of the 10. Slippery slide.
Just caught me trying to make a damn audible, change my damn coverage over there. Damn, press the right stick down. Boy, I hate this damn game.
A lot of times you see those receivers as soon as they get by the
Yeah, I
DBs,
hate this game, though.
goes straight up in the air.
Oh.
I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Carolina offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Fires to the middle. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And
Dog, I'm probably not going to finish this game out, man. I ain't feeling this shit, man. I already got one loss. Damn, shouldn't have had.
The shadow of your own end zone.
But
A lot of bad things.
mine just ain't on this
you
shit.
want to gotta get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got one loss I shouldn't have.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
The Tigers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. They'll try to blast their way in. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone.
That joker dropped it. He dropped it. Oh, yeah, he just dropped it. Yeah. That's crazy.
Good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Yeah, dude.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
I took them 4 interceptions already, 2 quarters.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play. It's a running room. The 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll take the deep shot. Makes a grab at the 25.
Man, I'm done, dog. I'm not finna play this shit. I'm not finna do this. Dog, hell no, I'm not finna do this. Hell no. They finna start this bullshit.
And And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills
I'm done for
that you
the
look
night.
for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Ready to try the point after.
This what they finna do tonight? Hell no.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Hell no. Hell no. Dude, you can't make this stuff up, man. Got some weird stuff going on
And the
tonight.
Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming with the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy. Run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right on the money. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He'll take a shot. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just 1 step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Fires to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, when you got to have an execution, has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll try the run, and he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the second quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Going to swing it on second down. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Third and long, trying to convert through the air. The throw. Punts it out of the air. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. And we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
To throw again. He's going to fire deep. And the ball is
man, that's fucking bullshit, man. Some fucking bullshit. Man, this sorry ass, trash ass game, dog. We had a beam on that shit. Know what the fuck going on, man. This game is fucking trash. Shit is damn trash, dog. Can't make that shit up. Fucking bullshit.
Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's second down. It'll be a draw. Running into the open space. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This crowd knows when to bring it. He's looking to throw on third and short. Breaks into the open. The freshman
bullshit, dog. You fucking had outside containment. Fucking give it up.
He's showing you all the tools.
Man, dog, don't give me the fucking option to do outside containment and not fucking give it to me.
And now you're getting to see it with him running too.
Damn.
This guy is the definition of a dual.
Had no intention on throwing that shit.
Now,
Running outside the back the whole
has
damn time.
no answer for him.
No intention on it.
Clemson will come to the line with the first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stayed tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, trying to get my guy open.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Gets it out fast.
Take a step
Going
out.
for the goal line.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding the football?
Fourth down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's a
Goddamn, safety, what the fuck are you doing? Man, goddamn, dog, this safety, you can't. Oh my fucking god. My damn safety sold on me, dog. Had him what I wanted him, dog. Cross him right to you. Damn. This game is damn trash, dog. It's trash.
Touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put it in the end zone with a
James Dance with my safety break to the other fucking side. I forced him right to you. What the hell? Boy.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Like a safety right there.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. We weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the right.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. Offense changing the play. From the gun on 3rd down. Spits it out to the back. Working that left side now. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Here comes the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle.
I like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. You can't even fucking go for it.
Fuck to the end zone.
Fuck you.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal
fucking
line,
opening the damn right there in the gap.
You really want
They
to
even
stretch the
fucking go.
defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it.
Can't make it up.
Take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Get this shit up.
Find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker.
I'm done, dog.
The defense is going to stop the
game,
man. With the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody
they doing
on the
shit
same
like that.
page.
I ain't in this shit. They started bullshit again. Fucking beyond.
the give to the tailback.
It's fucking beyond me, dog.
He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Hey, man, you said this nigga trying to run a damn clock, man. That nigga cheating.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Playing a field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal.
Man, this nigga kicked the right. Kick the right. Oh, God.
On your hands team. Guys, the best hands
Can't
on
make
your
it
team.
up,
So
man. Can't make this up. He pointed to the gap. He kick it. Guess I need to start kicking.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? The 20. Touchdown,
appreciate that one.
And what a turn of events as this
Damn,
defense gets the pick six.
Good general.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. This time he's got it. Turns it on at midfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I didn't call no fucking... What the hell? Whoa. Not call. Damn. And not call a timeout. Boy.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the
46-yard
line.
Damn sport.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Wants to throw again. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Man, get this sorry-ass nigga off my damn field, dog. What the hell?
They move out front.
Dude, he's... Get this... Oh, my fucking God. This game is so bad.
They look to their playmaker on the outside
Dude,
to win that one-on-one.
in position, dog.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment.
This nigga
played his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
Yeah, man.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Quarterbacks have got to have composure. And I know this guy's thrown some picks. He hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but if he can put a great drive together here, and he's got the talent and ability to do that, he can lead his team to victory in this 2-minute situation.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game.
Oh, what the fuck am I doing, dog?
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Pulls and fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Hell, I was doing just then.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Interesting to see what the defense is going to do here now, guys. They've got the lead. It's a 2-minute situation. 4th down. What's your personnel grouping going to be, and what do you want to do? Play man, play zone, or are you just going to sit back and play prevent?
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And this one can draw us even in the final moments.
Man, I thought this was looking Mr. Damn kick, bro. Off in the flip.
Guys, final minute of play, and we are all tied up.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
Well, this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Man, what the fuck you fucking, oh, you fucking imbecile. This bitch ain't let down. Oh, fuck you, dude. Fuck this game and this whole fucking crew. Dude, what the fuck, dude? I played making his ass stay 6 times, dog.
Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Now on the move. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. This is a design run. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they grab the lead here in overtime.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush. And that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Short throw to the sideline. Complete. He steps out of bounds with a first down. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. Second down, he'll throw it. And here's a fumble.
Man, get this. But they ain't want it to be over. What a game is. Oh, my God.
Points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
3rd and long. No secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on 4th down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Anytime South Carolina takes down Clemson, as it just did in this rivalry game, you can expect them to get a little bit cocky, and they deserve it. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.